What is up, everybody? We are back. It's a draft. That's right. Drafts never end. Football is still not over. We still have conference championships before one more final game, sadly. And then it's actually the off season for the NFL. But then we'll just do some other drafts, right? We'll be doing best ball. We'll always be doing something, forever drafting. But Chris, this weekend we have conference championships, and believe it or not, there's still a lot of choices on Underdog. But looks like we're gonna stick with what's on the first screen, the Battle Royale. We've done a few of these here and there, but that's not typically what we do.
No, they don't have any more tournament. Like they don't have any tournaments for conference championship and Super Bowl or anything like that. But they do during the season. They have Battle Royales every single week where you can draft just for that week, and that's what we're going to be doing here. So we're drafting just for this weekend, obviously.
Yep, not a lot to choose from. I mean, we're going to be lucky if we get in the same draft. This is a four-person draft. So if we happen to time it right and get in the same one, we're going to make up half of the league, which is fine. Good chance for one of us to win and move on. Not huge stakes like some of those other ones that we've done before, but still look at it. 30K to first. I mean, that's pretty good. If you choose wisely, you might have to put some stock in Kareem Hunt. I don't know. You just might have to do it. Have to pull the trigger.
Yeah, man, 2 years in a row with this guy.
It's just the moral of the story. Just do not trust Chiefs running backs because Isaiah Pacheco still, like, I don't know. Is something wrong with him? Is he still hurt or what?
I mean, I don't know. Is he not 100% yet? Maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah,
I'm not drafting him. I'm just not drafting any Chief running back. But hey, let's get into it. Makai is ready to go. Do the Battle Royale. Hey, you guys can jump in here with us. Why not? So it's on Underdog, which, by the way, if anybody doesn't know what we're doing, what Underdog is, maybe you're just checking this out for the first time. Underdog is where you can always draft for anything and do your pick'ems as well. I mean, if your pick'ems are your thing, and instead of doing these drafts, you want to just do some overs, highers, lowers for players this weekend, then check it out. Go to Underdog, download the app, or go to underdogfantasy.com. If you're signing up for the first time, then you should use code ENDGAME at checkout because you get a free pick and you get up to $1,000 of bonus cash to play with. I mean, if you play your cards right, you manage to at least even. You're basically playing with house money for a while. You're playing with a great chance to win big. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. So again, try Underdog, use code ENDGAME, and see what it's about. And we're going to show you what it's about if you want to see what these drafts are like. So anybody wants to try to get in here, let's do it. Make sure you go to the draft screen, and then we're in the lobby, and you'll see if you want to filter, you can go to NFL because they have every sport. So we're here. The very first thing that shows up is the Battle Royale Conference Championship time. Here we go. We're going to try to get in the same one. We're going to click enter, and then we're going to confirm on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's full. Are you in?
Mine's full too. So, yes.
There you are. You're 1. I'm 2.
We did it.
We did it.
Wow. That was impressive. Okay, I'm the 1. Should I take Josh Allen just to make sure you don't get him again?
Yeah. Don't have to quite go QB as early here because, again, we're just drafting for this weekend. It's just for this weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't even think I want Josh Allen necessarily because I hate to say it. Sorry, not just because I'm not a Bills fan, because I'm not, but I just can't say that I think the Bills are going to beat the Chiefs. Can't do it.
Yeah, but that's okay this weekend as long as Josh Allen has a big game.
He could, but that defense is pretty good. Yeah, Allen is fine. But here's the thing too: is you only got 4 teams playing, got 4 quarterbacks to choose from. There's only 4 teams in this league. I know I'm going to be fine at quarterback, so right. I'm going to take the guy who has been slaying every team he faced, and of course, that's Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I'm going to go with my guy, Jaden Daniels. Let's go.
Nice. All right. Well, I mean, we can't say we don't think that the Commanders could beat the Eagles. They've already done it before, and the way they're playing, who knows? Terry at the 3. Now it's interesting because
there's
after
just
Saquon,
not a lot of choices. Not a lot of choices here.
just there's not. I mean, I'll say it again. I said this last weekend. I think I said it 2 weekends in a row. I really think just again this year, the way this is, just running back early. Let's go running back early. Now for this, by the way, you guys are wondering how do you do it with a 4-team roster? You only need 1 QB, of course, 1 running back, 2 receivers, 1 tight end, but 1 flex. So you could flex a running back.
I don't even think that's what it is this weekend. I think it's just 1 QB, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end.
Well, I'm looking at the info on the draft screen, and it looks like it's the same. That's what it's telling me.
Okay.
But you'd have to have a running back you want to flex.
James Cook, A.J. Brown. Let's go James Cook.
All right.
Yeah, so what does it say here? It says, yeah, you're right. 1 QB, 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and a flex. And then Makai's asking the payout. First place gets $30,000. If you finish 501st to 1500th, you get $30.
So here's what I'm gonna do. If you didn't take James Cook, I would have taken James Cook just to not only have 2 good running backs, but to deprive somebody else of a good running back. I'm gonna try to corner the market. Taking Brian Robinson. I see that everyone else has their quarterback. I don't imagine anyone else is going to draft a quarterback. Do you? So,
no, I don't think anybody else is going to draft a quarterback. I think you're good waiting.
So I'm going to sit back and wait and get Jalen Hurts. So since I know I'm getting Jalen Hurts, unless somebody really just tries to screw me over, then that's why I took A.J. Brown, who, even though he's done absolutely nothing, maybe this is the week.
Maybe. I thought about A.J. Brown when I took James Cook. I actually did consider him.
You did take Devontae Smith, though. I see that.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hopefully get Diami Brown here. I'm going to assume this guy won't take him. Oh, no, I'm not going to get Diami Brown. So we'll go. Man. Well, we need a tight end. Let's go Goddard.
Yeah, I figured. And that's the thing. You need to start a tight end. Remember, the last 2 weeks, the tournament style, it was receiver / tight end. So I'll just go the next best tight end, which is former Eagle. If it lets me draft him, it's doing the thing again. Don't do the thing.
I probably should have taken Ertz. Is that who you're trying to take?
Yeah, I'm going to take Ertz. If it lets me.
Yeah, I should have probably taken Ertz to stack with JD.
Okay, it did not let me. Let's see if it lets me now. It's got my players in the queue, but it didn't take my updated queue. So that's why I took Hurts. I really am trying to get Ertz here. Yeah, Ertz with your JD and got it with my Hurts might have worked, but
yes.
Look, you just want who scores the most points, so it doesn't have to be a stack.
All right, well, you did get Ertz.
All right, good.
Boy, I don't even know here. Eckler looked pretty good last week. Let's get Eckler for the stack. We'll get Eckler for the stack with JD.
Not bad. Yeah, they've been using Eckler a lot, like a lot more than expected. So this is one thing too, is you can do this weekend because this is just conference championship. Like, we try to have that balance before, with the tournament where it's like some AFC, some NFC, right? You're going long term. You could be all in on one game this weekend and it's fine.
Yeah. Now, who do I think has... Oh, man. Is there anybody here that screams sneaky upside. I'll just go Diop.
Oh, you took. I was gonna take DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this team. This is obviously first draft. Not my best.
This, yeah. I mean, whatever. Last pick. There you go.
Although the good news is, I mean, how long did that draft even take? Very easy. Very easy to do another one.
Yeah. All right. Well, just like that, we're done. That was
just like that, we're done. Let's do another one.
All right. Yeah, I'm basically all in on that NFC game, which I think should be a high scoring one, right? The regular season one was high scoring.
Yes. All right, do another Battle Royale.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do one more, and they also have I don't know if you can see real quick there. They have the others. There's the Wildcat. We might jump one of those. That's what, $3? I mean, come on, you could do a lot of those. The bomb, but that one has a 500 max. That's more, little big stakes here. And then they have, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of options here. Really, the main difference is how many entries you can do, what the entry price is. Yeah, slim pickings for sure, but that's the thing. Like, you just have to have that one player, that one combination. There's not that many combinations, so in one sense, it's a little
right,
a little easier, right? I mean, how many players you really are? Am I taking Justin Watson? I don't think so. Okay, so let's do Battle Royale. So if we get in again, are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, it's because there's one spot left.
There we go. We did it again. Let's see if I get the 1-1 again. I did.
Wow.
Hallelujah.
I continue my streak of never having the 1-1.
I almost don't want the 1-1 again. I keep getting it. It's like, but I mean, I don't know. Do I just go Saquon again? I really feel like I should, but
yeah, I mean, it feels like Saquon might be the highest scoring player this weekend against that Washington run defense.
Yeah, I want to differentiate a little bit, but I think I just have to do it later in the draft. I don't think I can pass Saquon. So
no.
All right. Well, we're doing another one, so maybe I hope you get the 1-1 next time.
We will see.
We'll see. All right.
All right, here we go.
I'll just get mine in quickly. If it lets me. I don't know what the deal is. It's
yeah, I use my phone.
I'm probably just gonna get the phone, yeah, because I think the streaming and queuing is confusing it.
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna get Saquon.
Yeah, the good news is you'll auto draft Saquon, so you don't have to worry about it. All right, he went Terry.
Interesting.
Let's go Josh Allen this time.
Well, oh wow. James Cook. Oh, there goes that plan.
Let's go AJ Brown this time. Went Devonta Smith last time.
A little surprised that guy didn't try to stack JD with Terry, right?
Yeah. He's gambling on you not taking JD, I guess.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm taking JD. Who else do I take is the question. I'm surprised Why is Khalil Shakir so high? Did he have a big game against Casey last? I mean, no, I don't think so. Yeah, why not? Just go Shakir. Mix it up. Feel like it's a little early for like De'Ami Brown, Zach Ertz.
I think it's a little early for everybody, but all right,
Well,
I'll just grab Devonta Smith here again. The Eagles stacked with Josh Allen.
and I never thought I realized it's a 4-person draft, but I never thought I'd live to see the day where De'Ami Brown is a 3rd-round pick in fantasy.
Sorry, but I'm gonna go Zach Ertz here.
Well, I didn't count on it. I'm just gonna dig a little deeper. I'll stack with JD later. There's always Jamison Crowder, right?
Jamison Crowder. What about Zacchaeus? Did he even play? Like, where was he? Where's he been?
Well, I don't know, but I got him queued up. Oh, I guess he had a groin injury. Oh, I just realized I'm still on the clock. Yeah. Yeah, I still need a tight end.
All right, I'm gonna go Eckler again for as my running back. Wow, I was looking at Curtis Samuel. Somebody took Curtis Samuel.
Oh. Okay, so this is about to be a fail because I don't have a tight end queued up and I need a tight end and it's flipping out on me again.
This is definitely a fail. These drafts are not easy.
It's totally gonna auto draft me a wide receiver.
No, I think it'll just, if you only need a tight end, it'll draft you a tight end.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, there, I got it back. Okay, so the question is, do I go like Noah Gray or do I stack John Bates?
John Bates.
John Bates. No, I'll go Noah Gray. I don't like that one. That did not turn out the way I wanted. I didn't wind up getting any of my Washington players. Don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either. These are actually really hard. These are really hard. All right, should we do a Wildcat now?
All right, let's try one more and see if it's better. Yeah, let's do Wildcat. I mean, again, what, $3 entry?
$3 entry. Let's do it.
Okay. On 3, 2, 1, go. And no.
Looks like we got in again. No, you did not get in this one.
I did not get in. It didn't work.
It said there was a spot available when I got in too.
Yeah, it delayed me.
All right. Well, I got the number 1 pick finally.
There you go. See, that's why I left the door open so you can get the one.
Thanks.
Okay, this will be more fun.
Let's see if I can put together a good draft finally here. Yes, I wish it'd be cool if we could have both our boards up. That would be great. What pick did you get in yours?
I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest, it's not behaving for me. So it didn't let me in. It just kind of froze, didn't let me in anything.
Oh. All right.
So we'll just watch the board here. You get the one. Know what you need to do.
Finally get Barkley. Okay. All right, we can co-draft this one then.
Yeah. And Terry going too a lot.
It's just hard. I mean, you just look. It's like, who do you feel like outside of like the quarterbacks and Saquon Barkley? Like, who do you feel? Maybe Kelsey, because he seems to show up in the playoffs. But I mean, how many guys do you really feel like AJ Brown? But we know AJ Brown also can disappear.
Well, yeah, we need him to reappear. He hasn't appeared at all yet. Yeah, no, I feel like running back. Honestly, if I could, I'd go ahead and do another one. But see, even James Cook now, this is twice we've seen him go in the first 4 picks. I would just try to go Barkley Cook and nail down 2 running backs, 1 to flex, because I feel better about those guys than I do any of the receivers. Yeah, I think I also
think
again,
about,
I don't
think
feel
about going AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts here? Just
yeah, I think that's fine. I'll say this with a 4-team draft and 4 quarterbacks, I think you feel good about pretty much any of them and don't feel like you don't want any of them specifically. You know, there's nobody to avoid. I think I'm fine waiting on quarterback for a lot of these picks, but the trick is if you do want to stack, you got to know who to stack with first, right? So like this, like what you did makes sense, right? Because that way you're not waiting too long.
yeah, I think the only worry I have with Jalen Hurts is that knee.
Well, that's true.
But we got the Eagles stack. We got Saquon, AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts.
So now we finish off with some Commanders to offset that.
Yeah, I hope that game is just a huge shootout.
It definitely could be. It was before. I feel better about that game being high scoring than Bills Chiefs. I mean, look, if De'Ami Brown or Zach Ertz falls here, I think take one or maybe both.
Yep. I'd be surprised if both make it. But I mean, look, still Devonta Smith still on the board. Kareem Hunt, Austin Eckler, maybe.
So these 2 teams, team 3, team 4, already have a tight end. Team 2 has 3 straight receivers. He needs to do something else. So he might go tight end or he might take his quarterback.
Well, yeah, he might go Eckler here. Well, we have the choice now of Eckler, De'Ami Brown, and Zach Ertz. So do we just grab 2 of them?
2 of 3. There you go. Exactly.
All right. Well, he took Ertz, so let's just go Eckler, De'Ami Brown.
Yep. And that means, well,
and now we just have tight end left. So whatever tight end falls to us.
Yeah, which is fine because really after Ertz, Kelsey are gone, it doesn't really matter. Although now think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess what? Oh wow, that's interesting. So this guy's flexing Dalton Kincaid.
Wow. Okay. I'm fine with Noah Gray. He's always got a chance to score.
Yeah. I was just gonna say we just take Bill's tight end, but I guess not. Let's just go Noah Gray. That's a good thing about this. In and out. Draft a team, done.
Very fast. The good, that's the nice thing. The bad thing is you could just do this for hours and then you're like, wait, how many drafts have I done? How much money have I spent?
Yeah, $3 is nothing, but it was $3. Yeah, it's like a slot machine, right? You're like,
exactly. It's like, all right, there we go.
It's like, I know I'm not saying it's like the winning team, but I like the team 2 strategy there. I mean, I don't know if I would have gone 3 straight receivers, but he got Xavier Worthy. He got Pat Mahomes last round. That feels pretty good, right? So he's got it's just Pacheco at running back. Like I don't think this team's going to win with Pacheco at running back, but
yeah, and even Mahomes, like how much upside does Mahomes have these days? But
yeah.
I mean, again, you just look at the board and it's just there's not a lot of names that jump out as like studs this week. Like, yeah, Terry could be a stud, AJ Brown could be a stud, James Cook could be a stud. Like, there's some guys that could be, but I mean, like I said, outside of Saquon and the quarterbacks, there's nobody that jumps out where you feel like, oh yeah, he should have a big game. So, it's conference championship. It's 4 good teams. I would say 3 good defenses. I don't know if the Commanders' defense is on par with the other 3 teams, but
Not quite, but yeah. And the thing is, there are going to be some players that don't get drafted here in these drafts. That there's going to be somebody who scores a touchdown or does something.
right, like exactly. Somebody's gonna randomly score a touchdown. It's not gonna get drafted. So, all right.
Well, there you go. Three drafts already. Now, you want to try this out? Of course, just go to Underdog and mention this earlier. Use code Endgame. You get a free pick if you do the pick'ems as well. I do like the pick'ems. You know, when you have these short slates, and you're like, okay, get some drafts in, but you do the picks. Feel like you might have a feeling who is that sneaky player who's going to do something when it's not expected to. You know, take some hires there, or you go lower, whatever you like. But you get a free pick and you get the bonus cash for your deposit match. So again, try Underdog. We'll be doing Underdog drafts constantly throughout the year, the off season, just waiting. Basically, we're counting down the days, even though we don't know exactly what day it is, for BestBall Mania to open up for next year. And then drafting like crazy.
I'm almost like more excited for the Super Bowl just because when it ends, it's like, okay, like I think within like a week or two, they'll already have BestBall drafts ready to roll. That's what I'm really most looking forward to. That it's like, okay, yeah, what. Let's get to some drafts. Let's get to some drafts here.
It's funny because it's true. And then, somebody was asking me the other day about playoffs and the games. I'm like, well, I'm just going to tell you, I watch as many as I can. I don't watch every playoff game, especially the ones like I don't think I watched barely watch any of the Green Bay games. Like I kind of already know what's going to happen. Don't feel like they're going to be all right. So I don't watch the playoffs nearly as closely as I do the regular season, even if it's like week 18, because their fantasy is over, right? Well, fantasy, I want to watch everything. I need to know what happens in the playoffs. It's like, yeah, I kind of want to see what happens, but I don't feel like I have to watch it. You know what I mean? So. It's funny. I did watch all the Lions game, or I should say the Commanders game. And I did watch, I watched the games I watched all of have been the 2 Commanders games. Not because I thought they were going to win. It just so happened I was free and I was able to watch those games. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I mean, the wild card round is always kind of bad. I mean, there's always teams that don't belong in the wild card round that get smashed, but the divisional round is usually the bad. The divisional round was great, other than the Chiefs Texans, which wasn't a terrible game, but I mean, the Commanders Lions was a great game. Eagles Rams was a great game. The Rams, kind of made it a game there at the end, and even I don't know if I could say the Ravens Bills was a great game, but it was still a good competitive game. I mean, really, it could have been a great game if Mark Andrews catches that 2-pointer. Well, I still feel like the Bills probably would have driven down and kicked the game-winning field goal, but they were all good games. So hopefully this weekend we get a couple more good games and then, of course, a good Super Bowl.
Yeah, I did watch almost all of those 2 games. And man, Mark Andrews, I don't know. It's just one of those days. I mean,
I was waiting for Mark Andrews to like rip off his jersey and be wearing like a Bills jersey underneath. Like WWE style, right? Like, oh no, Mark Andrews has gone heel. Like, right? He's joining the Bills.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, and it's tough. And the thing is, he's probably not going to be too much of a scapegoat for long. It would be. I can't imagine Ravens fans are hating on him because he's been there for so long. He's been so good, right? It's like they're not going to start hating him, right? He's not just some random guy. Like, no. They love Mark Andrews.
The real issue with the Ravens, and I hate to say this because he's so good in the regular season, but Lamar Jackson needs to stop turning the ball every year in the playoffs. What was it? Like I saw a stat like every year in the playoffs, he's had one game where like he either turned the ball over or the offense did nothing and they've gotten eliminated. It's like, oh man, you gotta take better care of the ball. You can't expect to win a game when you have 3 turnovers.
No, he does not deserve all the blame like he usually gets, but some of the blame. Of course, Mark Andrews probably deserves more, but yeah, it's just again, not just because I don't like the Bills, which I don't, but I'm rooting for the Ravens. Like I want to see them, at least get to the Super Bowl. But I guess we're gonna have to wait another year.
Gonna have to wait another year. Yep, it's gonna be Chiefs Bills.
Yeah. or wait
Chiefs
for
or Bills?
wait for
What do you
Mahomes to
think?
retire.
Who's going to be in the Super Bowl? Eagles, Chiefs
Eagles,
again?
Chiefs. That's what I've been calling. I haven't changed it.
Yep, Eagles, Chiefs. Although, man, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, can I doubt Jaden Daniels anymore? Can I doubt this guy?
Well, no. Like I said, they've already taken down the Eagles once. They could definitely do it again the way they're playing. But yeah, if I had to put money down, I would still go for the Eagles. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Me
I
too.
wouldn't mind seeing the Commanders win, though. I'll tell you that.
Neither would I.
No, you definitely would. All right. Well, we'll get some more of these drafts in. Thanks all for checking it out. And you want to try Underdog, you should definitely do it. We're also going to be getting into some Underdog drafts for baseball. That's right. Baseball season is actually not that far away. It's crazy. I think it's like basically a month until spring training officially begins, pitchers and catchers report and all that. So if you like baseball or if you want to get into baseball, check it out. We're going to do a live stream for that in the coming days. So just go look for the Fantasy Endgame Baseball channel on YouTube. Check that out. All right, guys. We'll catch you there.